Hey Nikki, real quick, I don't have a video on this, I believe, but I want to get you the stuff, and I'm extremely busy right now. If you come in and you log into Flex MLS, come up here to quick search. Once you click that, mine says commercial because last time I was in here I was looking for commercial, but we come up here, make sure it's just toggled in the residential, and it's pretty easy, pretty intuitive. You map. Over here you have all the different filters that you can put in the search. So if someone tells you they're only looking in Barry County, you can come up here, type in Barry County. They want to stay under 400,000. Change that. If they have a bedroom, there's weird things with bedrooms. There's not consistency among realtors on what's a bedroom and what's not. So if they tell you they want a 3-bed, typically I'll do at least 1 bed under that because sometimes there's a office or another room that's not, someone doesn't say it's a bedroom, but it could be used as one. So if they want a 3-bed, then I'll put a 2-bed minimum. And then, if they say 2-bath minimum, then I'll do that. Or sometimes I'll just put one, because a lot of times when it comes down to it, a bathroom can be added. Or if it's a deal breaker over a bathroom, you don't run into that a lot. No, that's all you do. You come in here, you put in their stuff. I try not to get too crazy, especially in this market with narrowing everything down. But it's price, area, bed, bath, acreage. If they want, at least an acre, you can throw that in here. That's going to drastically reduce things. Square footage. I try to stick. It just depends. For comping purposes, we need to stay with square foot above grade. But if they don't care if it's a ranch with a basement and they want 2,000 square foot, just total, and put it in here. And I'll go a little bit lower than what they say, just because if you get too picky, you're never going to find that home. And if you do find that home, chances are 37 other people found it as well. So I'll get their criteria and then I'll tailor it. I'll broaden it a little bit unless they're absolute hard things that they are just adamant that it has to be this certain way. Then I'll just tell them like, okay, great, I'll do it exactly the way you want. But just be aware, like there's 4 listings with that criteria right now, but if you do it in front of them, you can show them the difference between if you open it up a little bit and at least go look. Then sometimes those homes just outside of the exact what they're looking for end up working out. But that's how you do it. The other thing, so if you go to the right side over here on the map, this is where you can draw. So the first one is just a rectangle, so you can drag and it'll only search within that area. You do have to click once you're done, and then it'll only pull comps or pull houses within this circle. You can also do it with a circle. So if they wanted to be 5 miles from Hastings, click, drag to 5 miles or close to it. Click again, and then now we're only looking at within 5 miles of Hastings. And then I can remove that again. Or I can come over here. Let's say they're kind of open. They want to stay kind of in the Middleville, Wayland, Orangeville area. You could, or maybe they're kind of sporadic. So let's say we can use this tool, the polygon tool, and it's click for points. So I could click here, 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 dragging along 131, come around. So if there's certain areas they want to stay away from, you can do it just like this. If they want to stay out of Hastings, you could circle around Hastings and come back over here. And then once you're done, that final point, just double click, and then it'll only pull up listings within that polygon that you just drew. From there, what you'll want to do is save it, save search. This is the easiest and fastest way to set up something for somebody. So you put in here your client's name, their new contact, put in their email, you will want to create them a portal that'll give them and invite them that will allow them to get in and view all the listings sent to them, and then that way you can on the back end stalk them and see what they're looking at. Come down here, save and add subscription, and then selected contacts. I uncheck this one because when it'll send me emails every time someone clicks one of my links, and that gets way too overwhelming with emails, so I don't have that. I put down here just as ASAP. This will so as soon as something meets the requirements that you put into that search, it'll automatically generate an email and send it to them. Especially right now, going to the busy market, I would do ASAP. Otherwise, you can do weekly, and then check which days you want the emails to go out, and they'll go out at like 5-6 o'clock at night. At the end of the day, every day that you have checked. But I like the ASAP. You can get in here and create a new email template. This is the one I have set up, or you can just customize it right here, what you want it to say. And then once you're done, click save and you're good to go. It'll take you to another screen where you'll just have to go back through it to show you the email again. And then you'll have to click send email or submit. And then you're good to go. And then it'll automatically send everything. So that's creating a search in a nutshell. So go through, find your clients, do or dies, and then everything else, I leave it at that. If they want a house under 400,000 and they don't really care, then it's 400,000, whatever area it is, and then I'll leave it. But if they do have some particulars, try to weed it down a bit, and go from there. Let me know if you have